Hey everyone, so I wanted to stain some paper, use some foliage as stencils for our May junk journal box. I'm putting together some pages. This is what I made using just some different alcohol inks, stencils, and some leaves and different things that I picked in the backyard, let them dry, and just used them as some stencils. So I thought I would just show you how I did it. So I just used some printer paper, 8.5 by 11 printer paper, and some alcohol inks. I've got this, the green color is some leftover green tea that I'm spritzing the paper down with. And then the red is some shimmer mist, and the nozzle broke on the spray bottle, so it just kind of splatters out, but I do like the look of it, and so I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. And after I spritz some colors down or do some stenciling on one page, then I just lay a page right on top and repeat the process all over again, and just changing up each page. Some pages I do stenciling and some I don't. So this foliage was from a Mother's Day bouquet, and I haven't dried it yet, but I thought I'll just use it. So I just plucked it up out of the bouquet, laid it down, and I'm just trying to spray around, just to see if it'll work. Most of this stuff you're just trying it out just to see what will work, and it's part of the fun. And then I turn it over and press it down, just trying to get any of that leftover ink off. And I really do like the effect of it. It looks really cool, especially after it's been drying out in the sun, or if you dry it in the oven. Once it dries, it looks really cool. Everything sets really nicely. So just spraying down some more of the tea, putting some more of the red splatters on here. And I thought I would just try to place that down into the alcohol ink, and it doesn't really do what I'm wanting it to do. I was wanting to spray it down and then just, almost like stamp it on the rest of the paper. But the stenciling idea really works. That blue, it really, really pops. Really nice color. So I really do like that. And it's dried. I picked these out in the backyard, or the kids did. Me and the kids, we go out and we pick flowers and just different things, and then they know that I love to press them in a book, so I press them in a book, let them dry. I usually do it for anywhere from a couple weeks to a month at a time, to let them dry. And I usually pick a pretty good bit and just press them in the books, and then set something down hard or heavy on top of it to really press out any of that moisture. I absolutely love this mosaic stencil, and I'm just using this time I'm using the coffee. I ran out of the green tea, so I put the coffee in it, and it's just a really pretty ivory look. It's like you can barely see the stencil. It's just really cool, especially after it dries. It's really neat. So I'm laying this stencil down, trying to press it down with my fingers, and we'll see if this spray bottle works, because it just kind of splatters. It doesn't always work. It didn't really do a good job, I think just because it splatters everywhere. So I thought I would take some leaves and just kind of streak it across the page. It just kind of looks like a bit of a mess now, but when it dries, it actually has a cool look. And then I might do some stamping, run some gesso or some crackle paste over it, really give it a neat look. So I'm just going to lay this down, do some more stenciling with it. I just absolutely love the blue. beautiful color. It just really adds a nice pop. I have other colors too, but these were the, quickest ones that I could grab. And I was like, I like these colors. They work good with the, color collection theme that we're doing this month. So I just, wanted to just use these. So I'm just going to lay a stencil. I thought, maybe try to put some different things. So, take and just spray some of the coffee over it. And it'll just, give a, kind of a light color there. But, a different design. And I'm going to put a little bit of the yellow in. I want to add a little bit more color to that coffee. So it just gives a nice yellow to the background just to darken it up a little bit. And then I'm just adding some more splatters. It's really fun. I love doing this. It's fun to just get creative. One day if you get bored, just lay some paper out in a pan and just start spraying it with some, with some coffee or tea or alcohol inks. Just have fun. It looks really cool when it dries, and it makes a great background for stamping, paints to go over it, or just leave as is. Some of these I will leave as is because the colors just came out really well in the stenciling. So I'm going to add this mosaic stencil again. Just do a light spritz with the blue here. And then I'll usually flip the stencil over, and it really gives a nice look to the paper there. And I had a little bit of some alcohol ink left on that, so I thought I'd press it down. And then I'm going to try to put, some of this red. It just kind of splatters on, but I thought, well, maybe it'll work. We'll just try it out and see. It doesn't really give the image, or at least not now. You can see it a little better when it dries. Right now it just looks like a bunch of red dots on the paper. So, but then you can see it better once I spritz the, the yellow on there, and it looks really nice. And when it dries, this is probably my favorite page. It just really, really looks nice. So I'm just going to finish up with a couple more pages here. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned for our faux rice paper, which will be coming up next. Thank you so much for watching.